Hi, hello, YouTube land! Check your clocks, it's amateur hour time! Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. In the last episode, we took on Malos in the capital, right? Yeah, we're still in the capital, actually. We actually went to the Tornan Womb or something like that with Azerta, which I'm pretty sure it's Gramps from the main story. And after that, the king of this capital actually knighted Laura here. So she's like technically a knight of this place now. And I guess we're just going to head into the inn and get rested up and see what happens next, basically, of her, what's it called? The ceremony? Yeah, the knighting ceremony. So yeah, we're just gonna be going to the inn to rest up and see what happens. And yeah, all the while I actually been doing a little bit of the side quests off camera because they're just freaking great. Actually, they're kind of funny and nice. Speaking of, well, let me check my community. My community did level up, so yeah, I got a lot of people. Can I check? Open the list? Yeah. Where is he? Where is he? It's one of the Nopon. It's not Omnom, Roly Poly. Yes, Roly Poly, this guy. If you remember Roly Poly from the past couple episodes, he was actually helping me in my tutorial quest to practice my blade driver combos, which I did. And my last quest for him was that I had to do 10 fusion combos. So we were all preparing for this big old mission that he was preparing ourselves for. That's the reason why we were doing all these tests to begin with. But the funny thing is, because he was testing these people, me included, he was testing all these people for this big mission that he was heading into, he took too long and he got fired. So he was off the mission for the longest and he didn't tell us until now. So we basically did all of those quests, even from the very beginning. All that was for nothing. That made me laugh so hard. So yeah, he says, sorry much about big job hullabaloo, but at least now friends undergo coaching from Master Warrior Roly Poly. Should have confidence to beat anyone. So yeah, because of him, and I will say that because of him, I actually know how to fight in the game just a little bit. It's actually he was very helpful, funny enough. So yeah, we got him. And also, guess what I figured out? Is his accessories? Yeah, I figured out that I can change my element with my sword, with my weapon. I can change my lightning to fire, which I'm probably gonna change Adam to fire. I didn't know that until literally I was just going through the characters, getting their affinity charts leveled up. But yeah, I can switch their elements. It's so cool, and I didn't know that, man. I'm gonna keep him as rock though, as earth. Probably, yeah, we have a lot of fire stuff. That's probably what it is. And honestly, the lightning kind of feels out of place to me. I do have dark. I do have a dark one, but I'm gonna switch it to fire. He's fire now. Adam is fire boy now. The lightning was alright in its own, but this is great. So yeah, we're good. Perfect. That's all I needed to know. Now we're fire. I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that I can switch their weapons. Well, I don't think I can switch the blade's weapon, but yeah. Now I know. Yeah, just the driver. I'm fire now. I'm a fire boy. What is this? A Pyrithian guild member? Mamimi? What's up? What's up, Mamimi? Oh, who will buy fine vase? Very lovely ceramic theme. Meh. No one will buy vase of Mamimi. Mamimi cannot sell vase. This is sad. Meh. Perhaps friends can stop for a moment and lend ear to the terrible problem of Momimi. Maybe surprising to friends, but Momimi actually merchant of Pyrithium Trade Guild. Momimi get big time requests to borrow million G of money of Momimi. Big opportunity for profit. Money pocket of Momimi only 900,000 G right now. Difficult position. Even though Momimi is up and coming merchant with big hunger for success, still a bit of a scatterbrain. So Momimi exactly 100,000 G short, trying with skills and resources as merchant to raise shortfall now. Momimi lugs ceramic ware all the way from guild to shout with big voice to draw customers. But results are sad. Vase of Momimi not bought by Tornan people. Meh. This big surprise because vase increased popularity and luck 100,000 times from day of purchase. Nah? You still think customers scared of such mysterious vase? Afraid of vase's mystical forces? Momimi not care, just need somehow to get 100,000 G or be gobbled up by Bitey Smitey. Nah, Momimi just had fine idea in head. If friends have nice expensive items that people like to buy, friends can let Momimi have items. Genius! With good ceramics, Momimi can use excellence in selling them and sell lots. Behold, brilliance of unique plan to Momimi. But meh, sell one at a time take too much time. Time is short supplied, if only vases were made of time. Meh, head of Momimi yet again produces great idea. Use this. Ta-da! Brand new Nocto currency of Momimi. Momimi money. Meh, it's almost like toy money. No. Momimi money is sure to catch on, and to save on O's and I's can also call MMMM, like Yummy Tree. According to Reckoning of Momimi, would like to set starting value of 1 at 200 G. That means once friends bring in 100,000 real money value, which equal 500 can sell off in bulk. Not to worry, Momimi famous even in guild for uncanny knack of valuation. Is all understood, yes? Wishing friends to be bringer of good fortune. What? 100k in the red. What?
Ugh, we're such saps.
You're such saps. I have no idea what he just said. I'm sorry, what am I doing? Okay. Momimi. What? Sell high-value collectibles to Momimi in the storage ward until you reach... Huh? Did friend find nice products? I guess? Whatever. Well, this is gonna be a lot, dude. Not quite 500 yet. Collect more things for collections. That's best way to accumulate In particular, if friends get bunny meat from defeat monsters in Gormont, can sell at high price. Bring good wares to Momimi and Momimi give friend more then you know what to do with. Alright. I'll do it. Sure. Bunny meat. Whatever, man. This is gonna cost all of my stuff. A dicey stone. Not a lot of stuff here, but I got the collectibles. So this is just the same thing as I did with the freaking gourmet no pond. Om nom. Ate up all my stuff and I had to go back and collect everything and cook everything all over again. She really was a big fan of Mithra stuff, which is funny. I'm surprised. The Dilemma Rock, here you go. Oh, how about a planetary crystal? There you go. Manifold happies! That make 500 already! At current rate of to G, that 100,000 G exactly. Now Momimi has 1,000,000 G in total. Well, Momimi will surely sell goods in double quick time to get lots of G. Then we'll go back to lend to Biggie Pond. Meh? Who is Biggie Pond? Why, Biggie Pond is person who borrow 1,000,000 G from Momimi. This particular Biggie Pond gets lots of gifts to a certain girly pond. Making gift to 1,000,000 G today. Very excited. Really likes girly pond. Well, thanks to friends. You were a big help of Momimi. Hope we'll bring friend to Parithium Trade Guild too. Okay. I got a thing. You're welcome, I guess.
I won't lie. It feels good.
Won't lie. Feels good. With help of friends, Momimi able to lend promised money to Biggie Pond. Joy. Future looking bright for eh? This may be time for Momimi to go live. Whatever. I have no idea what I just did still, but 100k in the red. Whatever, dude.
Glad we were able to help out.
Yay. Momimi left to lend a million gold to a large-bodied individual. Said individual is allegedly donating the money to a very special lady. Okay. Why do I feel like I've just been bamboozled? I really do. I feel like that was not worth my time. But it's a side quest, I guess, so I gotta do it. I mean, not necessarily, but Lady Laura. I just saw that text box like real quick. All right, let's go to the end and rest up. Yeah, let's do this. I know I'm pretty sure I completely skipped my intro, but you already know the whole gist, so it's fine. You guys know what I'm gonna say. Let's rest. What, I don't get to level up? That's the reason why I rested.
Hey, Jen.
What, Laura? I'm writing my erotica.
That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
Since you're a knight of Torna now,
Look at Jin
there's no
freaking
danger of
writing
getting in
erotica
trouble
novels.
for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it.
Why not? Just do it. It's a mask.
You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Laura,
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
if I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down
Oh, this is what he
a
saw
means
in
of
the...
carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
Yeah, that's what he was saw. That's what he was looking at in the novel or like the book when he saw that abandoned house, and he was like hiding it from Laura when she came in. That's what he saw. Yay! Well, you're officially a knight now. Have this pin. It resembles me. It looks like me. It walks like me. It's just like a...
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now.
It's like a hologram of Adam. It's like a big thumbs up. You're a knight now, yay.
Okay, let's make some memories.
That'd be so funny. It's like a little, you know, like the little stickers you got in school? It's like those, like an attempt was made.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Yeah, that's the prince.
Ah,
And him too. He's there too.
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
I would kill him.
you'd each have your just share of dignity.
Not gonna lie, he's giving me like mad Scar vibes from The Lion King. He really is. I'll never be king. And you shall never see the light of another day. Yeah, there's Mufasa right there. There's Scar. Oh! Oh, he tried to be the driver, but it didn't work. And then that's when Adam stepped in, right? I knew he would fail. I knew he would suck. Oh well. Cope. Cope again, Prince.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
the destruction of the world is the will of the divine?
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect.
Yeah, he's his driver.
Takes many able
So why doesn't he
hands.
just die? Wouldn't he go back into his crystal? What, isn't that how it works? I don't know. I might have forgotten the entire thing of how Malos came to be and all that. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that easy, but still. Makes a boy wonder. Yeah, this is the Tornin womb we went into last episode.
It may be this is exactly what they wanted. Become titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
That has to be Gramps.
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
Exactly.
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
It wasn't.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jin. Still,
Still?
being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Yeah, he was a blade too, Lazerda. And then they'll eventually look like a big old rock titan. Crazy how that works. It's wild. Jin, there you are. Where have you been? The capital's outskirts. I wanted to pick some ingredients. Oh, you are joking. This is the capital we're in. It's packed to bursting with high-class nosh around here. Why are you still going around foraging in the dirt? On the other hand, Jin's cooking it really is unparalleled, and there is a certain appeal in making food yourself. Yeah, okay, that's spot on, actually. So, I spoke briefly with Azerda. Oh, really? What'd he say? It was a difficult subject for me to wrap my head around. New relationships? No, I'm more than happy with what I have right now. Alright, time to draw up some plans. To get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Tornin core. Question is, what then? Malos implied that we still have some time. Mithra seems to believe we can take him at his word. You can, yeah. He's enjoying this, is he? Damn him. I know how you feel, madam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us this chance. We'll use the time we've got to prepare for the battle ahead. Right. We need to be stronger still, or we'll never make it through this. Citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are the best equipped to give them the strength they need, Laura. What, me? Yes, you are properly a Tornin knight now. A knight is not called upon solely for their skill in combat, but also their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your head high and serve the needs of your nation. The needs of my nation. Feels like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with you. Torna lives and dies by its people. We fight for it together, every one of us. Right. Give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. Alright. Yeah, she's officially a knight, so she's kind of getting a little pressured. The Knight of Torna. Another story to add to the recipe. Alright. Make preparations for fighting Malos and put the people's minds at ease until community reaches level 4. Okay, so I guess more side quest stuff then? Let me rest again, because, yeah, that's the reason why I went here. This is ancestral Tornin land. It's normal for it to be attacked. I don't think so. Maybe that's the problem. This enemy isn't normal, so that's why this has happened. If you close your eyes to the fires of war and rebellion happening on the opposite shore, this is what happens. I'll talk to Morumo. We'll have to call the Chamber's emergency committee. Can't let it happen twice, no siree. Alright. Rest time. Ooh, 48.
The
The future is within our grasp. I believe I've gained a little skill.
I believe I've gained a little skill.
I can still improve.
I have to. I can still improve. I have to. I believe I've gained a little skill. Not gonna lie, I love voicing Hugo. Like, voicing Hugo is like the best thing. I can like practice my accent. It's great.
I no longer feel weary.
I can sleep practically anywhere.
Okay. Make preparations for fighting Malelfs and put the people's minds at ease until community reaches level 4. I'm actually community level 5 already. So that, not level 5, level 3, I should say. I'm community level 3. So yeah, we could probably find some more side quests or people here too. What's up, dude? Knights, loyal knights, knights, beloved disciples. Well, 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 you finally earned the right to stand shoulder to shoulder with me. I will now give you special permission for you to henceforth address me as beloved companion. So don't hold back, just call me beloved companion Nalsaz, whatever you like, okay? Okay. Huh? You just want to be normal friends? Oh, well. Okay, I think we can agree on that. Friends. Friends. That has a nice ring to it. I think I can get used to this. Friends? Alright. Yeah, look at our peeps. Community has been gained.
I am honored.
Nalsaz. So you're a knight of Torna now, but our friendship is so deeply rooted. That must make me a knight too. No? Oh, come on. You can let a man dream. I can dream, can't I? Oh, we got a lot of people we can just take in. Yeah, the ones with the little gold smile on their face, we can just automatically talk to, and then they'll automatically be part of our team, basically. So yeah, we'll do that. How do I do it again? I think I gotta go to community. Community. Yeah, track. Track. Okay. Wherever you may be. Yeah, they just show up on the little radar. Elderly Potter. There. Then we got Joey over there. Beep. Up and over rocks. Right here somewheres. Oh, I know who it is. If I'm looking, yeah, wait, it's not Om Nom. Who in the heck? Where are you at? Well, we got another quest here. Apprentice Glassmaker Charlotte. Saw it. Excuse me, have any of you had the occasion to visit Torgoth recently? It's just that my instructor left for Torgoth and I haven't heard back from him since. Oh dear, how long has it been since he left? Weeks now. He told me it was becoming more and more likely that Torna will come under attack. He said he wanted to visit his hometown before the Aegis came and destroyed us all. Can you tell us his name? Yes, of course. It's Tars. He's in his 40s, and he's a bit of a cautious character. He likes his daily walks in the countryside. Oh, and he's got a real passion for glasswork. I can tell he's very important to you. We'll start searching for him right away, don't you worry. You will? Absolutely. I know what it's like to have someone you care about on your mind. We'll get Tars back safe and sound. I promise. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to trouble you. I can be such a worrier. I've been told he lives at the far end of Torgoth. If you find him, could you tell him that his student Charlotte's worried about him? Alright. Isn't Torgoth, like, destroyed? Was it so wise to tell her that, Laura? You know Torgoth's been... you know. I'm going to make a thorough search and then tell her what we know. Whatever the truth may be. Alright. Passing the torch. Received.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
It'll be worth it in the long run, she says. Okay, we gotta head to Gormott. That's so far away. But we can skip travel, so it's no problem. Where are you? Oh, you're in the inn. Okay. To the inn, to the inn, to the inn. This is not the inn. Inn is over here. That. I think I got lost in the dip. Hold on. I got lost in the dip. Yeah, I think we're just doing side quests. So this is kind of like a chill episode, I suppose. Nothing too serious. In. Yeah, here somewhere. There you are. A big dreamer. Hello, drivers. Hello, all. Dolala have request. Maybe, if possible, will you be friends with Dolala? Dolala is #1 fan. Friends not only first-class driver, but have big-time night lady Laura in party. So want talk lots with you. Get to know each other well. Meh, you will? Wow, Dolala so very, very happy. Dolala will definitely become kind and gentle driver like you. Thank you. Alright, we friends. We palsies. Community gain. Alrighty.
You have my thanks.
Cannot express with mouth words how happy Dolala to be friends with friends. Dolala will aim higher than ever to become the great driver. Cool. Okay, now we can go talk to this dude. Track this boy. And you are in the palace. Clemens. Clemens. Can't be too far. And then we're gonna head to Gormont after this. Oh, I love... Did I mention how much I love the night themes in this game? Or just looking at nighttime in this game in general? It's so beautiful, man. It really is. Oh, Clemens. Okay, now I remember Clemens again. I know just who you are. That's the person I keep talking to in order to talk to the king. Yeah, we got a lot of quests here. Loyal subject Niddle. Where you at? There you are, Clemens. Lady Laura, congratulations. I was pretty far back in the crowd while you were being knighted, but I still saw the ceremony. There hasn't been a driver who could control the Paragon of Torna for a long time now. We're so lucky to have you, Lady Laura. And you too, Jin. I'm working as hard as I can to help you defeat the Aegis. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do. Alright. That's another one. Another one.
You have our gratitude.
Have our gratitude. Lord Adam, Lady Laura, the fate of Torna is in your hands. With the Aegis and the Paragon of Torna on your side, there's nothing to fear. Right? Boom. Alright. Okay. What's this? Loyal subject Niddle? Okay. Prince Adam, long have I longed for the chance to speak with you properly. I'm really sorry, but we're actually pretty busy, so... No! Wait, please wait! That's a bit rude, isn't it? I mean, I'm constantly going out of my mind to worry about you, Prince, and now this? And it's heartless is what it is, and after I pledge the eternity of my heart and soul to you in Torna. And another thing, I've been at your side since your royal childhood, and you've always been so, shall we say... Cut to the chase already. Yes, right. Fine. Say what you wanted to say then. Huh? Right, indeed. The earlier attack has caused a lot of damage to the capital, and the rubble is still being removed. In particular, the residential and shopping wards are taking time to clear, but we're short-handed, so Alright, I see the problem here. How about we help out then? Egad. Would you really? You said you need hands, right? Well, the prince and the rest of us have some perfectly good ones right here. She's right. I would like to do my part also. I thank you, kind sir. Huh? You! Aren't you the Ardanian? Shh! Let's not tell the whole country about it, shall we? With this many helpers, we should be done in no time. Great. Let's clean up the wreckage from the residential and shopping wards and let's be quick about it. My, oh my, oh my. Trail of destruction. Okay.
In troubled times, we help each other.
In troubled times, we help each other. Alright, let's repair some stuff. Just repairing some things. Loyal subject Niddle. Bingo. Okay. We need 7 more for level 4. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff we need to build up here. Okie dokie. No problem, no problem. Clear out the rubble and a resto. How do we do that, though? I am curious. Oh, we got another one, too. A woman of leisure. But before I do that, I'm gonna take care of the rubble. In the shopping ward, right? That can't be too far. It's like right over there. Remove rubble.
Witness my
Super strength.
irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Brute force. Baba boosh. Phew. That should do it. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, it's just I seen these like all scattered all over the place. We just gotta do the thing on them.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Yeah, I level 3 Mithra. I think I want to say Aegeon's super strength is maxed out too, but who knows? At least there's no rubble over here.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
See? I knew you could do it.
Yay! That should do it.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Yeah, some of the rubble costs more focus and strength. I'm now noticing. That one was level 2.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Alright, yeah, we just need one more. Oh, we got another one. Up, probably down there somewhere.
You're mine now.
You're mine now.
Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, he's not wearing his mask anymore. He really is not wearing his mask. Cool. I just saw that on the art, because usually you would have his mask on. Yeah, he's not wearing his mask. What a guy. They actually
You're
paid
mine
attention to
now.
that detail. That's cool. That's legit. We actually get to see his face, because that's the reason why he was wearing that mask, is to hide his identity from, like, soldiers. Whee! Sploosh.
Witness my
Oh, his super
irresistible
strength is level
force.
2.
Laser focus.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not maxed out. That should do it. There. Now we go talk to Niddle. Oh, I don't want it to be daytime. Oh, wait. I don't have to make it be daytime. Let's, system? Change time, yes. We're going back to night, if that's okay. I want to keep it night. I just love nighttime, yeah. It's just too good. I love the night theme. I just want to, like, chill, not gonna lie. Just taking, like, a nice, relaxing walk around this place, listen to the music. I'm having a good time right now. Alright. Oh-ho! Is the wreckage all cleared out then? Thank you very much. With that done, we only need to fix up the gardens and the capital will be back to its old glory. The tools and workers I have already assembled. So could you please give our head gardener the go-ahead? He's a man called Bry. He should be waiting in the gardens. Bry. I think I've seen him. He's around here somewhere. I saw his name float around. Yep, seems to me this might be a chill episode until we go prepare for Valos. Excuse me, are you Bry? Niddles asked us to come tell you to start the repairs in the garden. Sorry, we're closed for business. Go away. Has something happened? Yes it has. And it's all because of my knucklehead son. He's meant to be bringing me sand, not loafing around somewhere. Sand? So you sent your son to fetch sand, is that right? Exactly, from the Harad Hills. Oh! Are you talking about literally the very first episode? I told him to be careful and plenty of times too. I wonder what that oaf is doing. It certainly sounds like he may have encountered trouble. We could look for him if you let us. Do you have any idea where your son might be? If I did, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. But there is a wooded area on the far side of the hills. Maybe he just got lost in there by mistake. If you happen to find him, could you drag him back here? We need to get that sand and get on with the work. Are you talking about what's his face from the the guy, not the guy, but the guy who was like afraid that his dad will beat him or something like that? I swear that's who it is. All right. Search the Starry Woodland. Yeah, it might be him. Oh my god. Okay, teleport. That was in Gormott, right? No, it wasn't in Gormott. It was in here, the Kingdom of Torna. Yeah, the very first. Yeah, this is our very first spot that we headed into. This is the very first, like, literally
Nice
where we.
change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're
This
here
is
again.
literally where we started our game. Oh my god. It has to be him. It is! It's him! Hey! Yeah, Cam! It's him! Is that Cam? Hello! Roar. Laura, look out! Thanks, Jin. I'm good. But we need to save that man. Alright. Yeah, it's the kid. Oh my god. His father's gonna beat him if he doesn't get the sand. Oh yeah, I'm fired now, by the way. I'm fired now. Yeah, I can do steam explosion. Steam explosion! Boom! Yeah! And down you go. We go. Yes! I'm getting good. I'm getting good. Yeah, it was a good idea to switch atoms from electric to fire. That's all I'm dealing with, really, because I have Bridget, Laura, and now Adam for fire. Duh, dude. Yeah, Gardner's son. Sorry about that. I was trying to warn you not to come any closer. I guess I need to get better at warnings, huh? Sorry you got attacked. Anyway, it's been a while. Didn't think I had to be saved by you guys again, but here we are. You recognize me, right? It's Kayan. Remember? You helped me with that monster/bridge situation? I had a feeling we'd bump into each other again. What a coincidence, huh? Crud, I gotta hurry, otherwise my old man will lay into me again. Sorry I had to dash. Thanks for saving my skin. I'll see you back at the capital. Yeah. He's afraid his dad will beat him. And he probably is gonna get the beating now, unfortunately. Okay, skip travel. Trail of Destruction. No. I wanna skip travel, darn it. Help me skip travel. The palace. Eat. Ow, my thumb. That hurt. I don't know why when I did that thumbs up, it hurted.
Whoosh!
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant. Where are you at? Oh, hello. Where is your question mark, sir? Oof. That stings. Did you seriously need to punch me? Shut your mouth, boy. Can't you see how much you put everyone out? A thrashing is exactly what you need. What was I supposed to do? I got attacked by monsters. I'm not prepared for something like that. And anyway, all this because a bit of gardening gets pushed back by a day? It's way out of proportion. Bit of gardening? I'll show you a bit of gardening, you. Mr. Niddle, control yourself. This is getting out of hand. Fool, you think it's just some garden? This is the royal garden of the King of Torna we're talking about. I know all that. Oh, you do you? This state is the garden will remind our liege of the disarray his land is in after the war. And you're fine with that? What if someone comes forward and says our king can't even keep his garden in good condition? If it reaches his royal ears, his brilliance may dim, and that may impact his rule. Down the path lies chaos and misery. Dad, come on. It's just a garden. I'm telling you it's more than that. You better learn to listen, boy. There's more at stake than you know. Wow. I guess you're a big deal, huh, Pops? Even though I don't get it. Still talking back? You must really miss the taste of my knuckles. That's not what I mean. I might not 100% understand, but I'm open to the possibility that you're right. I don't know what you say is true, but I guess it might be, so I guess I'll keep helping you with your work. Is that right? Well, that's very nice of you to say. But you'll have to give me something as well, like words of encouragement, some coaching or whatever. Cause I tell ya, I've had enough taste of your fists to last me several lifetimes. If I wanted your opinions on how to raise a son, I've asked you. I'm so happy they finally reached an understanding. Hayes? How is that an understanding? Just look at how happy and content they look. Doesn't that speak volumes? Well, I guess they got a better understanding of each other. And miss the knuckle sandwiches. In any case, I'm glad the gardens have finally been put in order. Thank you, everyone. At last I can bring His Majesty some good news. That is a positive outcome. Now, if there's anything else we can... Surely you jest, Lord Hugo. My heart could not withstand any more second-hand embarrassment. May the architect grant you a long life and good fortune, Mr. Nittle. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, community gain.
I do only what His Majesty asks of
Prince
me.
Adam, such sterling work. The gardens look just like they've not been attacked by an Aegis. Super. The people of the capital give thanks. Heyo, and the dad.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thanks for getting some sense into my fool of a son, your lordships. I'd love to build a magnificent garden for you. If you let me. No. If you let us. Alright. Maybe he won't get smacked around no more. That'll be good. That's never good on anybody's mind. Trail of Destruction. Complete.
There. That should do it.
That should do it. All the rubble has been cleared out, and the gardener Bry, along with his son, KM, will get to work on the garden. The city's former glory is a step away. Alrighty. I did see another quest around here somewhere. Ruby Stew Buffalo. That's what I saw, deluxe. Arb, refined retiree. Hello, young lady. The name's Arb, and I'm a shipwright by trade, though currently in the midst of moving. Sorry to accost you, but do you know much about ships? My apprentice could use a hand with one he's making now. A ship, you say? I have to say I haven't a clue, but we'd love to help if we could. You are much a lifesaver, as people say then. But tell me, what do you expect from the future? Huh? I haven't really given it much thought. Why do you ask? because a person's destiny can change depending on what they choose to fixate on, what they choose to value. I'm not really sure where you're going with this. You're suggesting that our compulsions may do more than bring us happiness or prosperity. If one were to be fixated on a remote past which cannot be changed, what a sad life they would lead. Their sadness would only beget further sadness. What a curious mind you have, sir. Where's this from all of a sudden? I thought your head was full of Hugo. His Majesty is everything to me, but that's subtly different from a compulsion. That's right. I call it devotion, if I had to call it anything. I call it overbearing, but each their own. Friends, we are getting sidetracked. Yes, well, in any case, I'm very curious to see what fate has in store for you, young lady. As for my apprentice, Quinn, he just returned to the residential district. Do pay him a visit if you're so inclined. But in the midst of that, you mustn't forget whom you're helping, for what cause, and where it may lead you. Planning for the future. Okay, interesting.
We'd be more than happy to assist.
Sure, let's do it. Let's plan for the future. Look at our people. Look how small it was before. Alright. Arb. Mr. Arb. Arby's. We have the meats. Know what I'm saying? A Quinn. Or is it a King? I don't know. I just have a co-worker at my workplace named Joaquin. And it's like spelled like that, like with the Q-U-I-N. But it's just with a W-A. Joaquin. Which, for short, I call him King. Like from Tekken. If you know King from Tekken, the wrestler lion-looking dude. Yeah, I call him King for short. He's cool with it. So I'm like, yeah. and he doesn't know Tekken. I'm like, nice. Tekken is a good game. It's pretty cool. My boy Lee is the greatest. And then I will also play as Panda and then Mokujin. I think that's like the doll dude. There you are. The harried shipwright, Akin. A Quinn. Who are you? I don't have any appointments today. Please do excuse us for interrupting you unannounced. The thing is, we heard you were making a ship, Ben. Yes, I'm right in the middle of doing some review work. No sleep, no rest. For Alris, for its people, for Torna. As you can see, I've not got enough people or material, so it's all down to me working triple time. So what was I supposed to be doing just now? Are you quite alright? He must be going mad from sleep deprivation. Here, why don't we help? Are you serious? That'd be brilliant. In that case, could you give me a pane of glass and 10 lengths of lumber and find us a skipper? That'd probably do. Oh, Titan's foot. I completely forgot about the paint delivery. Wait up, hold on. We'll need more to go on. Gone without a trace. Interesting lad, isn't he? Wears his heart on his sleeve and acts as quick as he thinks. Sure, he's a real peach, but do you realize that we've got no idea about what he actually needs from us, right? Might it be an idea to visit Mr. Arb and hear some details from him? It would be a shame to waste precious time seeking a helmsman with no concrete clues to go on. You spoke well, Egeon. At times like these, it is good to rely on the expertise of others. Having the master cover the incompetence of his apprentice? Makes sense. Let's do it. You've got a real talent for wording things in the exact worst way possible, you know that? She really does. But that's just how she is. I call it a Mithraism. That's just her Mithraism rolling through. I just wonder why he's building that ship in such a hurry in the first place. Alright. Now we gotta go back to Arb and see what he means by all of this. Planning for the future. Okay. Shouldn't be too far again. Speak with Arb in the garden. I noticed a lot of 3-letter names in this game. Arb, Rai. Like, they're kind of rare, not gonna lie. Oh, it's you guys again. Palva and Dudan. Yeah, these are the two we found in the desert. Aw. Dudan loved Palva very much. Palva never called Dudan useless bum when Dudan messed up all the time. Dudan not very good at doing things. When working with partners, always cause trouble for them. This always make Dudan so depressed. Sometimes Dudan think would be better to work alone with no partner. Then only make trouble for Dudan. But Palva says she happy to have Dudan as partner. She trusts in Dudan. So Dudan do very best to be helpful for Palva. Dudan and Palva will find great treasure together. Really Dudan not care much about becoming filthy rich. Dudan just want to see Palva be happy. Aww. Hey, check it out. I got me a brand new weapon for the first time in like forever. The world's a dangerous place lately after all. Bet that weapon shop guy will be laughing all the way to the bank. After that attack on the capital, it's no wonder everyone wants weapons. Alright, what's up, Arb? Oh, so you come back. A queen has always been that way. Allow me to fill you in on the glass and wood. From the lumber, what we need is durability. 10 muscle branches from Gorma should do nicely for a start. Next is the glass panes. But the usual ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We'll need some good reinforced glass for this. Unfortunately, you can't just pick those up around here. We'll need the help of a professional in this matter. As for the skipper, I've got an idea. A woman by the name of Maquilla, who lives in Gormat. Mention my name and she should hear you out. Well, does that all make sense? Hope it's not too much to ask. Okay. Oof. That's a lot to order. Collect lumber in Gormat. So we need muscle branches. Enlist the help of a specialist in the Fabry Industry Ward in Torna. Oof. A lot of... This is the fetch quest of the century, huh? In Lasham Cove in Gormat. Okay, so there's 2 things in Gormat that I can do. But there's 1 thing in Torna I can do as well. Well, let's get to it. Can't be too much of a problem. There you are. Whoop. Apprentice. Oh, it's the glass maker. Right. Reinforced glass? My instructor could make it no problem, but without him here, I haven't heard back from my instructor Tar since he left for Torgoth. I don't think anything bad happened, but I really appreciate it if you could tell me what's going on over there. I've heard he lives down at the far end of Torgoth. If you find him, could you tell him? Oh yeah, so we gotta do her quest first, and then we can get... Okay. So we gotta head to Gormat then. Easy. Yeah. We could do it. Lasham Cove, I believe we gotta head first. And then Torgoth Village. No problem.
Skip and a jump later.
Hop, skip, and a jump later.
Even on familiar
takes me
ground,
back.
we
Nature
must
makes a
stay
fine
vigilant.
ally.
Hop, skip, and a jump. Alright, we gotta go talk to someone here. Maquilla. Hello. You're looking for a skipper? And you're serious about it? Oh, but my services don't come cheap, darlings. Let's see now. My rates are... How's 200,000 G sound? Mention Arb's name. Oh, you're friends with the old fart? But why didn't you say so sooner, darling? If you need a skipper, I'll be there. I can't very well refuse if he's asking. I'm sure he's got reasons to, and so on. What? Money? Nah, forget about that. I'm not so far gone that I can't go do a friend a favor. So, where do I go? Yanchik Harbor. Yep, got it. By the by, do you need me to go in all sneaky-like? Is someone after you? Oh, you're not really involved? Cool. No precautions necessary then. Huh? Oh, don't mind me, darlings. Let's just meet in Yanchik Harbor. Toodle pip and all that. Alright, interesting. I would have very well paid her. I really would have. Okay, so she's in Yanchik Harbor. We gotta collect lumber, and Gormat. And we gotta go check out Mr. Glassmaker Boy. We just need some muscle branches, right? Probably find it in the just trees. There's a lot of collection points.
What have we got here?
I'm something of an expert.
No muscle branch.
This
Oh,
takes
these
me
are
back.
insects. This is not what I need. Not what I need.
What have we got here?
I just like this song too. It's really like incredibly funky. Like the song doesn't even change whether it's day or night too. So it's like it's always gonna be the same song. Yeah, Gorgoth Village. This is where we need to be too. Now the music just suddenly changes. I'll get to
This
just collect
takes
some
me
more
back.
rocks. Since I kind of gave them all away to what's his face in the no pond. Need some bark. I need some trees. Trees will be excellent. Here we are.
This takes me back.
I'm something of an expert.
I'm something of an expert. Give me the muscle branch. There we go. We got that. Now we need to go check with Mr. Dude in the... I guess we could switch our quest log. Passing the torch.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
This takes me back.
There we are. Oh, I don't think he's okay. Oh no. This one says Tars. Yeah, it must have been made by someone who knew him. He didn't make it. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on this. I'm with you, Laura. I have done the same in your position. That's the sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. Enough is right. It wasn't your fault, Laura. You don't have to bear that burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. Do you think perhaps Tars left something behind that we could keep to Charlotte? We could take to Charlotte as a keepsake? Like what? I can't see anything of worth left around here. Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case it's plausible that he would have predicted the attack. And we still don't know exactly why he came back here in the first place. I admit, I'm very curious. Then I suggest we start by investigating the area around his lodgings. Your Majesty, please watch your step. I'm sure His Majesty doesn't require that much mollycoddling, Legion. Mollycoddling. Interesting. Do you think he might have known Mother? If he did, we owe him thanks. It must have been a hard life for her, all alone here. Yeah, if only we made it in time, we could have simply asked. Sleep tight, Tars. I pray you're in a better place now. Aww. Passing the torch. Okay. Search Torgog
We're out of
Village.
supplies.
Oh, my ascension waffles went bad. Search Torgoth village in Gorma for signs of anything Tars may have left. Like what? What would he have left? What would a boy leave if he were cautious? I wouldn't know. But yet I am intrigued. So let's keep searching.
I'm something of an expert.
On this impressive looking tree. And all the branches. Fresh veggies too.
What do we got here?
Yum. I got a meaty carrot. A hot orange. What's a hot orange? Is it like a spicy orange, you know? That sounds pretty good, actually. I mean, chili peppers are fruit and they're spicy, so I can see a hot orange making something happen. And I still want a moonbeam banana still. That I still want. Where you at? There you are. I found something. Excavation, please.
Ah, my favorite. Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
I like that he's not wearing his mask. Ta-da!
Ah, my favorite pot.
Tars notes. Okay. Whoa, and money too. Just a scrap of paper? Seriously? It says Nox Promontory. And that's it. He could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to make sense of anything now? Hold on. I've seen this kind of writing before. It's been written with a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colors will show themselves. You mean like a pen made of glass? I've never heard of such a thing. One of Torna's finest inventions. It only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Indeed, but this means there's a good chance that this writing belongs to Tars himself. This Nox Promontory may be worth checking out then. Okay, so go to wherever this place is in Gormont. Oh, I thought that I didn't know that was a place. I thought it was just like him writing something, like a message. Alright, time to travel again. Again, this is part of something that I have to do in order to do the other quest that I'm also in the middle of doing. Which is kind of cool. I gotta do a side quest in order to do another side quest. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's about to be daytime again? Okay, it can be daytime this time. My nighttime strolls were fun.
What have we got here?
But sometimes the sun needs its time in the spotlight. Even though I really do prefer that moon. I still would love to this day in this game when I'm just literally just like walking in like anywhere, the character actually like looks left and right, just like basking in the sights. It's so cool. Like I just like that little attention. Like you'll see like Adam like shift his head left or right sometimes. It's great. They're just like taking in the environment. I feel like I'm going too far. Yeah. Or maybe it's up the tree, who knows? It could very well be up the tree.
I am grateful to greet another day.
I'm grateful to greet
So,
another day.
what's on today's schedule?
Duelist Bridge. Found something. Ouchie mama. Well, we found a thing. We have to cross. You're gonna have to excuse me, sir. He was just standing there. What is this? He's just standing there menacingly. Well, he ain't trying to pick a fight, so that's good. He's just... What is he doing? He's stuck. I think he's stuck. Help him. Poor guy.
What have we got here?
Well, as long as we don't gotta fight him, I'm okay with it. He ain't trying to cause no trouble. So I ain't gonna cause trouble for it too. He ain't trying to pick no fight.
Ah, my favorite part.
No fallen orbs, I'm sad.
You're mine now.
You're mine now. Woo! How many treasure chests have I opened yet? Nox Promontory.
You're mine now.
Alright.
Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Wayo. This man playing freaking X marks the spot during his death. Now what?
Ah, my favorite part.
Glassmaker's Tome. Woo, and money. Let's see. This is a technical manual on glasswork. It goes into great detail about the manufacturing process. There are all sorts of diagrams and annotations. Hold on. Tars came all the way out here to bury this? Kinda weird, isn't it? Well, maybe he buried it, or maybe he came here to dig it up. We don't know for certain. Didn't Charlotte tell us that he was worried about there being an Aegis attack on Torna? This is just speculation, but maybe he left it here to spare his knowledge from destruction. If you're right, then it's a terrible irony that he meant his demise in Gormon. How awful. I think we should put it back then. It's probably best not to leave it in Torna. No, I think this is something Charlotte needs to see. She should be the one who decides what to do with it. Okay. Now we gotta go to Charlotte. Alright, skip travel to whatchamabobble, to Torna. Well, I guess we get to go here. The inn will be a lot more closer. A pleasant stroll.
Hop, skip, and a jump later.
Hop, skip, and a
Even
jump
on
later.
familiar ground, we
All the
must
textures
stay
are missing.
vigilant.
A hop, skip, and a jump later, all the textures have been gone. There you are. Sorted. Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Have you had news from Tars? Now, Charlotte, I don't want you to be alarmed, but your teacher, he's really dead? And Torkov destroyed? I can't believe it. This isn't real. I mean, he was only just here. Why? Why'd it have to be him? And you're telling me this manual is the only thing that's left of him? Charlotte, please. There was still so much I needed to learn from him. So much more I needed to know. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Aw. Well, it's all over now, isn't it? The trade, my livelihood. What's the point of anything anymore? That's not true. The only time that someone's truly gone is when you forget them. As long as you cherish your memories of him, he'll live on, in your heart. And yet, I'll never see him again. You can see him again, in your memories. That's why I wanted you to have this. Keep it or throw it away, it's your choice. But at the very least, take it. Oh, so sorry. I really do need to get it together, don't I? As a student, I should be respecting his devotion to his trade. Otherwise, I have a feeling he'll be telling me off from beyond the grave. Aww. Ta-da!
Thank you.
I'm still processing my teacher's death, but I'll still try my best to make him proud. You can take that to the bank. Thank you all for being here for me. Aw, you're welcome. You're very welcome. We've done it. Passing the torch. Complete.
Great. Another problem solved.
Another problem solved. With her deceased master's secrets of the craft in hand, Charlotte decides to honor his memory and stride into the future with her hand with her head held high. Yikes. Not her hand, her head. Okay. Now we can talk to her again. We got the hollow charm now. Oh, it's you. Thank you for all your help earlier. Reinforced glass? Yeah, sure, I'll deal with that. Just give me a second. Right. Here you go. Oh, yeah, don't worry about the price. It's thanks to you all that I can work my glass in peace now. It's the least I can do to thank you. You could come around again sometime, and we could hang out? I mean, without all this business stuff? Aww. Sure. I'd be happy to. Planning for the future. Okay, so now we got all this stuff, right? We got all the stuff we needed. So, quest log. How much do I have for Rare Sense of Justice so far? 57? Not far off. Helping the helper. Planning for the future. Boom. Arp has asked you to help his apprentice, Quinn, build a ship. It seems like a worthy cause. Let's do it. Alright, building a ship. Report back to Quinn. Yay. This is not where I need to be. There you are. Let's go. Hey, you brought the materials. Quick work. Helps a lot. Thanks. So that just leaves the helmsman. Huh? You got me one of those as well? She's waiting in Yanchik Harbor? You should have said so sooner. I could have been halfway there by now. Alright, now we gotta go to Yanchik Harbor. Alright. Which is here, right? Yee.
Pleasant stroll.
A pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
There you are. Wow, he traveled pretty quick, too. Would you look at that? Thanks to your help, we've got ourselves a ship. Wow, no kidding. She's a beauty. Haha, of course she is. Made her myself, I did. Though there's still a few bits I like to polish up, seeing as how I made her in a bit of a hurry. Well now, she's much grander than I expected. Oh, there's Miss Maquilla. Allow me to introduce you. This is your new helmswoman, Miss What? You? Helmswoman? Hey there, sonny boy. Still skint as a badger, I see. You know each other? Know each other? She used to sponge off my master's charity once upon a time. Since then, we keep meeting. Well, anyhow, she's a great smuggler. She'll get anything, anywhere. Though obviously for a considerable fee. Mind not painting me like I'm some miserly gold digger, dear. Your master asked me to work with you, so be civil. And so, to business. Where are we to be smuggling today? Weapons? Bullion? I've got a policy against carrying monsters, just so you're aware. They just make so much racket. Stop being daft. It's people, okay? The fighting's reached our shores, so I wanted to be ready to help to evacuate the townsfolk when the time comes. Obviously, this one's bow isn't enough, but even one's a start. I'll try to make more later as well. So you'll run like a scared rat and leave Torna to sink? You don't get it. So long as Torna survive, wherever they settle again will be home enough. Okay then, so what we're actually smuggling is a nation. Really now, sonny boy. You know what? I like the cut of your jib. Very good. I'll pitch in with your venture. Right then, let's see what we're working with. So she's a smuggler. I see. So Aquan's been building boats to help his countrymen. Don't give me too much credit. I just want to do whatever I can. That's all. The way I see it, there's only so much leaders can do in a crisis. If we wait for them to act, help might come too late. I think you're too humble. Not many people would take it upon themselves to put a plan like this into action. Well, gosh. Thanks. I think the key thing is that you can't wait for a perfect solution. Or you might end up waiting forever. I cannot tell if he's a visionary or simply somewhat deluded. I just think that if you keep at it, then eventually you'll get there. You just have to believe in yourself. So it's all about the self-confidence, huh? I guess so. More community has been gained.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
My Titanship is complete and it's all thanks to you. Now, if the unthinkable happens, I'll ferry our Resco people out of Torna into safety. Count on it. Alright then.
Why, thanks.
Why, thanks. Well, Sonny Boy sure made something of himself. Building boats to help folks, and such reminds me of his old master. Ticks all my boxes, he does. Don't even know what that means, but I'm just gonna keep that. I'm just gonna keep that at face value. Ticks all my boxes. Whoa, check it out, Mick. He really made a brand new boat. Aren't you glad we came? Why they show up for some reason? I was not thinking about those guys. Okay, speak with Barb. Back in Torna. Okay. Torna's womb. Radiant Gate. No, I think it's the palace, right? Shouldn't be too far.
Whoosh!
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Mr. Arby, we have the meats. Looks like everything worked out quite well, I see. Well, young lady, how about you? Do you know yet what you want to accomplish? No, I don't quite yet, but now I'll be thinking about it. Up until now, I was focused on survival. That didn't leave much time for setting goals and personal objectives. I see. Well, there's no shame in that. Whichever way the world turns, I hope you'll always stay true to yourself. One must be strong, yet supple. That phrasing, it could apply to water, no? It bends around obstacles, yet does not break. Surely yours is the most interesting mind. I do wish we could make time to talk at our leisure. I mustn't. I have my... Don't fidget so, Egeon. You are not the mere instrument for responding to my orders and demands. You can do as you please. Exactly, Egeon. His Majesty can perfectly well make do with just me for a time. Aww. Sir Egeon, was it? It is perhaps that you don't believe we could become fast friends? Not at all. Let us retire now, for there is much to speak of. Kind sir. Aww, he made a friend. What a guy. I like Egeon too.
Thank you.
I never thought I'd make a new friend at my age. I should have had more faith. But first things first, I think I'll go help my oaf apprentice with his boat. Okay. Aw, Egeon made a buddy. Planning for the future. We did it. Yet again.
How about next time you help yourself?
You help yourselves. Aquin has finished his ship and is ready to help evacuate Torrens when the time comes. Helping with this work seems to have given Laura a lot to think about. Alright. Well, as unfortunate as it is, we got a Scarlet Rocket. As unfortunate as it is with all these side quests, we have been delayed. Not delayed, but our time has been extended, so we're gonna have to end the episode off right here. So until then, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and to a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter so you can recommend the fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, after you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's gonna be it from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Wow, they just really spread out like that, didn't they? They really did just move into their own little spots. Interesting. But yeah, this is a nice chill episode that we made today. Just helping out people and side quests and such. Since it's required anyway, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, in the next episode, hopefully we probably have that community level gained up a bit, and then we can make our preparations to go find Malos and, you know, do the usual anime sword fight, the top 10 anime battle again, and yeah, we'll be set straight in stone. So until then, guys, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay cuckoo crazy, and I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.